Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Most encouraged. Loud and clear. Hey, Shalom, y'all by Shema Shah, Brother Thumb. Y'all the brothers. Y'all with Shema Thumb by Shema Shah, all the sisters. It's I.S.U.P.K. Durham, North Carolina, Sabbath service. Preaching officer Mahayah with me, assistant conducting his officer Yahanna. All right, so we're going to get straight into it. Sign Christ. So I might him, which means to stand. Walk on the aqua dumb. Rise and face the east. Start out with the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew.
Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Quadash, Haya, Shimka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Taba'ah, Ratazayaka, Haya, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Haya, Bashemayim, Nathan Lenawa, Lakam, Kal, Yawum, Wasalak Nawa, Kabawath Nawa, Kasalak Nawa, Kabawath Yanawa, Wala Tabiayanawa, Banasaya 1, a ball, Awashayanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwith, Waha'ala, Wahathaparith, La Iwalambium, Aman.
In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. So be it.
The prayer for the power of the Hakak in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Baba Kushah, Nathan Lenawa, Hakak, Hakak, the Para'ah, Kal Makalah, Wakal Madawa, Hakak, Latahar, Ha Matazarayam, Hakak, La Hakwiyam, Hamatiyam, Hakak, Al Rarakawaf, Hatama'ala, La Garashan, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, the Wada Aman.
In English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it.
The prayer for the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh. Why Yahweh Shai? Why Mayaka Allah? Why Allah Hayam? Matazabaya. Allah Wap Yahanna. Allah Wapiam. Hasaranyam. Hakwatazayanyam. Koyoyoyam. Waha Guatian. Yahweh. Bahashem Yahweh Shai. The Wada Aman.
In English, bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Michael. And the angels. Commanding General Yahanna. The generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it.
Psalm 121 in the Hebrew. Aisha, Ayanya, Ahahariam, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Isaiah, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, Wa'arataza, Aliyatan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al Yanawam,
Al-Yanawam,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Hana,
Hana,
La'a,
La'a,
Yanawam,
Yanawam,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yayashan,
Yayashan,
Shawamar,
Shamar,
Yasha'ala,
Sha'ala,
Yahweh,
Hawa,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Yahweh,
Hawa,
Tazalka,
Zalka,
Al-Yad,
Al-Yad,
Yamyaka,
Yamyaka,
Yawamam,
Yamam,
Hashamash,
Hashemash,
La'a,
La'a,
Yakaka,
Yakaka,
Wayarak,
Wayarak,
Balayallah,
Balayallah,
Yahweh,
Hawa,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Makalrai,
Makarai,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Athnapashka,
Athnapashka,
Yahweh,
Hawa,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Tazaatka,
Taza'aka,
Wawaatka,
Wawaka,
Mayata,
Maita,
Wa'aid, I Walam.
Wa'aid Awalam. In the English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills, from which cometh my help. My help coming from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore.
Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Al-Damiyalka,
Al-Damiyalaka,
Al-Takarash,
Al-Takarash,
Wa Al-Tashakwat,
Al-Tashakwat,
Al, Kayahana,
Yahanna,
Awayabyaka,
Yabyaka,
Yahama,
Yahama,
Yawan,
Yawan,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al-Imaka,
Al-Imaka,
Ya'irayamwa,
Yamwa,
Sawada,
Sawada,
Wayata,
Wayata,
Ya'itazawa,
Yaitazawa,
Al-Tazapawanyaka,
Al-Tazapawanyaka,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Lakawa,
Kawa,
Wanakakidam,
Wanakakidam,
Magoya,
Goya,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Sham Yashala,
Iwada,
Iwada,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawa'itazawa,
Nawaitazawa,
Laba,
Laba,
Yakhadwa,
Yakadwa,
Alyaka,
Alyaka,
Barayath,
Barya,
Yakarathwa,
Karathwa,
Aholwa,
Aholia,
Arawam,
Arawam,
Wayashamai,
Yashamai,
Alayam,
Alayam,
Mawa'abba,
Awa Abba,
Wahagariam,
Hagorium,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa'ima1,
Waimawan,
Wa'ima-lak,
Waimalak,
Palashath,
Palashat,
I'm Yeshabya,
I am Yeshabya,
Tazawar,
as a war,
Gam Ashawar,
Gam Ashawar,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Imam,
Imam,
Hayawa,
Ayawa,
Zerawai,
Jarawah,
Labanya, Lawat,
Banya Lawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Aishalaham,
Aishalaham,
Kamajin,
Kamadian,
Kasaya,
Kasaya,
Sara'ah,
Sarah,
Kayabian,
Nayabian,
Manakal,
Manakal,
Kwayash1,
Kwayashwan,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamadwa,
Ba'ayan,
Bayan,
the Ara,
Da'ara,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
La Adama,
Ladama,
Shayatamwa,
Setamwa,
Nada,
Nada,
Yabmawa,
Yabmawa,
Ka'arab,
Karab,
Wakazaba,
Kazaba,
Wakazabak,
Kazabak,
Wakatazal,
Katazol,
Mana'ai,
Manai,
Kaunasaya Kamwa,
Kaunasai Kamwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Nayarasha,
Nayarasha,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
Ath, Na'awath,
Na'awa,
Alahayam,
Alahayum,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Shayatamwa,
Sayatamwa,
Kagogela,
Kagogala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanya,
Lapanya,
Raraka,
Baraka,
Ka'ash,
Kaash,
Tabi'ira,
Tabi'ira,
Ya'ira,
Yaira,
Wakalahaba,
Kalahaba,
Talahat,
Talahat,
Harayam,
Harayam,
Khan,
Khan,
Daradapma,
Daradapma,
Basa Irika,
Basa Ira,
Wabasa,
Wabasa,
Wapafka,
Patka,
Tabahalam,
Tabahalam,
Mala'ah,
Mala'ah,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Kwalawan,
Walawan,
Wayabakwashwa,
Wayabakwashwa,
Shemka,
Shimka,
Yahweh,
Hawa,
Yabashwa,
Yabashwa,
Wayabaholdwa,
Wayabaholwa,
Aija'aid, Wayakaporawa,
Wayakaparawa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayadayawa,
Wayadayawa,
Kayata,
Kayata,
Shemka,
Shimka,
Yahweh,
Hawa,
Labadka,
Labadka,
Al-Yawan,
Al-Yawan,
Al-Kalha, Rataza.
Al-Kaharataza. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still. O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarenes, Gabal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kisan, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb and like Zeeb. Yea, all their princes, as Abba and as Almunah, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. Oh, my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth a wood, and as the flame set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and trouble forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High over all the earth. Crazy. The shop means be seated. Edit again. All right, so you're picking up where we left off at, right? So we're gonna go to the book of Numbers, chapter 35. Going down to verse 7. Verse 7. For those at home, you want to read along. Let's go to blueletterbible.org. Type in number 35. Let's go down to verse 7. And you press that blue button on the side that says tools. It'll pull up this here in Hebrew. Right?
God. Shalom, everybody. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 35 and verse 7 in the Hebrew. Gal Ha'arium, Ashar, the Thunwa, La Loyam, Arabayim, Washamna, Ayar, after Hun, Wa'ath, Bagarashiatham, no, Magarashiyahum, Hun, Magarashiyahun, Salakia. Verse 8, Waha'arium, Ashar, the Thunwa, Ma'a Kazath, Banya Yasha Allah, Ma'ath, Harab, Tharabwa, Wama'ath, Hama'ait, Ayatwa, Ayash, Kapia, Nakalathwa, Ashar, Yana Kolwa, Yathun, Ma'ariawa, La Loayam. Verse 9. Why the ball Yahweh al Mashah La Amar. Verse 10. The bar al Bunya Yasha Allah wa Amarath Alahum Kaya Athum Ibarium, Ath, Haya Radon, Arataza, Kanain. Verse 11. Waha Pariatham, Lakam, Arium, Aria, Makwalat, Bahaya Yanna, Lakam, Wanas, Shema, Ratazak, Makkah, Napash, Bashagaga. Verse 12. Wayahayawa, Lakam, Ha'arium, Lama Kwalat, Baga'ala, Wala'ah, Yamawath, Haratazak, Aid, Aimadwa, Lapanya, Ha'ida, Lama Shapat. And verse 13. Waha'arium, Waha'irium, Ashar, Thathunwa, Shasha, Iria, Makwalat, Thahaya Yanna, Lakam. Was that the last one? Is it 14? Yeah, God. So this is the book of Numbers, chapter 35 and verse 7 in the English. So all the cities which ye shall give to the Levites shall be 48 cities. Then shall ye give with them shall ye give with their suburbs. Verse 8. And the cities which ye shall give shall be of the possession of the children of Israel. And from them that have many ye shall give many. But from them that have few ye shall give few. Every one shall give of his cities unto the Levites according to his inheritance which he inheriteth. Verse 9. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 10, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when you come over Jordan into the land of Canaan. Verse 11, then ye shall appoint you cities to be cities of refuge for you, that the slayer may flee thither, which killeth any person at unaware. Meaning if you kill somebody by accident, and not murder, right? So you would go to these what they call the refuge cities. You understand? Because you kill somebody by accident and their family will have a right to get at you. They can't get at you there. But if you leave, they can get at you. You understand what I'm saying? Because the one thing that the Most High wanted to instill in us is a sense of justice, right? Okay. Verse 12. And they shall be unto you cities for refuge from the avenger, that the manslayer die not. You understand? Until he stand before the congregation in judgment. Meaning, if the murder is suspect or the killing is suspect, he has to go to trial. And the family, or whoever wants to avenge him, they can't do nothing until he has a trial. You understand? And then if he's found guilty, oh well. Understand? But if it's found to be an accident, then he has to stay in that refuge city. You understand? Or else, he might get got. That's how we talk. Somebody coming for you. So this is also to take care of your brother, man. Don't hurt your brother, man. You know what I'm saying? When you're working around in dangerous situations, be careful, man. Be safe. Okay? And we never have to come across these type of situations, but they do happen. Verse 13. And of these cities which ye shall give, 6 cities shall ye have for refuge. Okay. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 35 and verse 14 in the Hebrew. Ath, Shalash, Ha'ariam, the Thunwa, Ma'aibar, Laya Radan, Wa'ath, Shalash, Ha'ariam, the Thunwa, Ba'arataza, Kanaan, Arya, Makwalat, the Yahanna. Verse 15. Labunya Yasha'ala Walagar Wala the Washab Batha Wakam the Yahanna Shasha Ha'irium Ha'ala Lama Kwalat Lanawas Shema Kal Maka Napash Bashagaga. Right. Okay. Verse 16. Wa'am Bakalia Barazal Haka Hawa Wayamath Ratazak Hawa'a Mawath Yawamath Ha Ratazak. Verse 17. Wa'am Ba'aban Ashar Yamawath Kaha Hakahawa Wayamath Ratazak Hawa'a Mawath Yawamath Haratazak. Verse 18. Awa Bakolia Aitza Yad Ashar Yamawath Ban Haka Hawa Wayamath Ratazak Hawa'a Mawath Yawamath Haratazak. In verse 19, Ga'ala Hadam Hawa'a Yamayath Ath Haratazak Bapa Ga'aiwa Bawa Hawa'a Yamayath Nawa. Verse 20. Wa'am Bashana'ah Yaha the Punwa Awa Hasholya Hasholyad Al Yawa Bataza Daya Wayamath. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 35 and verse 14 in the English. Ye shall give 3 cities on this side of the Jordan, and 3 cities shall ye give in the land of Canaan, which shall be cities of refuge. These, verse 15, these 6 cities shall be a refuge both for the children of Israel and for the strangers, and for the sojourner among them, that every one that killeth any person unawares, meaning by accident, may flee thither. You understand? But you still, remember, you still got to get a trial. You understand? Like, it's not like, you could kill somebody, say it was an accident, and just run to this city of refuge. You still, as we read earlier, there has to be a trial where you're going to be tried, and it's going to see whether it's determined that it was an accident or whether it was an intentional murder or manslaughter, right? Verse 16, And if he smite him with an instrument of iron so that he die, he is a murderer. The murderer shall surely be put to death. So there's a difference between kill and murder. You understand? Right? So murder is when you intentionally kill someone. That's murder without good cause, without cause, right? That's murder, right? So if he smack you upside the head and you kill him, that's murder. You understand what I'm saying? You should smack him back upside the head or go to counsel. Go to counsel first. Damn. Right. Verse 17. And if he smite him with the throwing a stone wherewith he may die, and he die, he is a murderer, and the murderer shall be surely put to death. So the point is the intent, right? Verse 18.
And if I could, like, what we're reading is so heavy because this creates a culture, like what you were saying, of like loving your people, being considerate about what the hell you do. It makes you think. It makes you have to process things before you make a decision, because the decisions you make, some of them you cannot come back from. So you have to make sure this is what you want to do. That way, when judgment does come down, don't be confused. You made that decision. You know what I'm saying? Like what Yahanna was saying, it's heavy. Like counsel is very important. Before you do something rash, before you act off of your emotions, go to counsel. Don't act off your emotions, and then after you did the deed, you're like, oh, should have did that. Oh, nah, don't do that. Because when you read this, ain't no coming back from murdering someone. You be put to death. You're done. That's it. You know what I mean? So like, but we live in a time and age now where, because we under this grace and the Levitical priest knocking on your damn door, we take advantage of that,
That
false
grace.
sense of freedom that we think we have. You know what I mean? Which makes it just spiritually weak, and our cognitive understanding of how to be a brother and a sister to each other is lax. It's weak. You know what I mean? But not in here. In here, we know what we think before you do in here. You know what I'm saying? Get counsel.
And in reality, this is the beauty of the I.S.U.P.K, man. And me personally, I've never seen a brother get so angry with another brother that he wants to strike them. I've never seen that. He might have a thought in his mind, but I never seen a brother outwardly become angry at another brother where they threw down or had violence between them. I've never seen that. That's because of the training that we get in here and the practice of brotherhood. That is a must. That's how we able to avoid those kind of instances. All of these Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we the same people. When you look out your window, we the same people. But we learn discipline and we learn to love our brother. And we're not going to strike our brother. We're going to counsel. And that's a beautiful thing. Because what do we learn? We learn conflict resolution.
That's it.
That's something, you know what I'm saying? That's something that they don't know about outside of the truth, man. And they certainly don't practice it. Right? So let's go on. Verse 18. Or if he smite him with an hand weapon of wood, wherewith he may die, and he die, he's a murderer. It doesn't matter what they're saying. It doesn't matter what weapon or tool you use to kill a brother or a sister. If you kill them with intent, you're a murderer, and you're going to be put to death. And why? Because we want to keep sin out of Israel. That's the whole point, right? So instead of the taxpayers, Salakia, instead of the taxpayer spending money for the rest of his life to keep him in prison, you understand? Maybe that money could go to his family for retribution or something. You know what I'm saying? But we're not going to put somebody in jail for the rest of their life. Just take them out, because then that sin is outside. That sin dies with them. It's not with us anymore. You understand? Verse 19. The revenger of blood himself shall slay the murderer. when he meeteth him, he shall slay him. Meaning, if you kill somebody, like if you kill my brother, right? Mahayah, right? You kill my brother. And if I catch you, I can kill you. Or vice versa. If they kill me and he catch you, he can kill you. You gotta understand, like we're not like the Most High don't want us to be soft, man. We can be right. We ain't Christians, but we can be kind and we can forgive a brother if we choose to, right? Because that's what we learned under Christ, right? We don't have to go by the letter of the Lord of the law. We can forgive a brother if we choose to. That's a choice that you got to make. You understand what I'm saying? But it's not unlawful to kill a murderer. It's not. It's not unlawful to kill a child molester. It's not. You understand? Verse 20. But if he thrust him of hatred or hurt him by laying wait, then he shall die. Right? So if he kill him just out of hatred, you understand that that's not right. You understand? But if he kill him because of justice, that's okay. There's a difference. But if he thrust him of hatred or hurt him by laying of weight, like laying in the cut.
I'm about to say, black people understand this. Fly on that cat. You in the bushes, you found out where he lived. You been watching him for a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? We can't live like that, man.
The Most High know his people, man.
So that resonated a little too well.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? That's it. All right. This is the book of Numbers, Salakia, chapter 20 was the last one, right? Okay. That was 20. No, that was 20.
Oh, okay.
That was 20. I'm looking
a little bit down.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the book of Numbers. Come on. Okay, there we go. Chapter 35 and verse 21 in the Hebrew. Awa ba'ayaba haka hawa bayadwa wayamath mawath yawamath hamaka ratazak awa'a ga'ala hadam yamayath ath haratazak bapa ga'aiwa bawa. Verse 22. Wa'am bapatai bala'a ayaba hadapwa ap hashalayad no hashalayaka alyawa kalya bala'a tazadaya. Verse 23. Awa bakal abun ashar yamawath ba bala'a awath. Salaki, sir. Shalom, Adawan. We started right now. So, concert. he was just concerned. So we're going to read 23 all over again, okay? Salakia for the interruption. Awa, Bakal, Abun, Ashar, Yamawath, Baha, Bala'a, Ra'awath, Wayapal, Aliyawa, Wayamath, Waha, Wa'a, Lahawa'a, La'a, Awayab, Lawa, Wala'a, Mabakwash, right? Aithwa. Verse 24. Washapatwa, Ha'aida, Bayan, Hamaka, Wabayan, Ga'Allah, Hadam, Al, Hama, Shapatium, Ha'Allah. Verse 15. Salaki, verse 25, Salaki. Going back. Wahat Taza Yalwa, Ha'aida, Ah, Hara Tazak, Mayad, Ga'Allah, Hadam, Waha, Shayabwa, Athwa, Ha'aida, Al, Ayar, Makalatwa, Ashar, Nas, Shema, Wayashab, Baha, Aid, Mawath, Hakahan, Hagadal, Ashar, Mashak, Mathwa, Salakia Athwa, Bashaman, Salakia, Hakodash. Verse 26. Wa'am Yataza'a, Yataza'a, Harat Tazak, Af, Gab, Bawal, Ayar, Makwalatwa, Ashar, Yanawas, Shema. Verse 27. What Wama Taza'a, Athwa, Ga'Allah Hadam, Makawataza, Laga Bawal, Ayor, Makwalatwa, Wa Ratazak, Ga'Allah Ha'adam Ath, Ha Ratazak, Ayun Lawa Dum. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 35 and verse 21 in English. Or in enmity smite him with his hand that he die. He that smote him shall surely be put to death, for he is a murderer. The revenger of blood shall slay the murderer when he meeteth him. It sounds like they appointed somebody. Somebody's appointed. Go get him. I don't mean to make fun of it. Verse 22. But if he thrust him suddenly without enmity, or cast upon him anything without laying of weight, verse 23, or with any stone wherewith he may die, seeing him not, and cast it upon him that he die, and it was not his enemy, neither sought his arm, meaning an accident. Then the congregation shall judge between the slayer and the revenger of blood according to these judgments. So if it's found to be an accident, you're safe. But if it's found that you committed murder, the revenger can take your life unalive, right? I got to start learning how to say that. Verse 35. And the congregation shall deliver the slayer out of the hand of the revenger of blood. And the congregation shall restore him to the city of his refuge, whether he was fled. So this is talking about the trial. So if found innocent, then you can go back to that refuge city and you better stay there, because if you leave, they can still get you. And he shall abide in it until death. of the high priest, which was anointed with the holy oil, right? So in other words, you have to stay there until the person that pronounced the priest that pronounced the judgment dies. You understand? Then you're on your own. Verse, I mean, you know, these laws, right? They cause you to think, right? Okay. About, you know, how important it is, man, not to harm your brother. You understand? Because our brother, our lives are important to one another. And we have to see value in that brother in order to respect his life. Right?
That's heavy on it though.
And that's what this is about, man. This ain't about yo go kill a nigga. This ain't about none of that, man. This is about don't harm your brother and take care of your brother. And the Most High know we all don't get along the same. He know that. That don't give you no damn excuse. You ain't got no excuse to harm your brother at all. At all. At all. That's it. You understand? You better go to council. The I.S.U.P.K is here as the excellent example of this because we don't fight in here. Anybody, be real. Have you ever seen I.S.U.P.K brothers fight physically? Never. Captain Zarek said he'd been in the truth for 17 years, and he's never even seen jealousy amongst brothers. That's what he said. You understand? So that's a level that we all want to reach. You understand what I'm saying? There's levels to this, right? And the Most High has given us the formula. It's up to us now. We got the formula. You understand? We got the organization. We got the leader. You understand? Let's do it. Let's do it because the Most High says we coming back to this. We coming back to this, y'all. Whether you want to believe it or not. If you believe in the Lord, he said this many times in the Bible that we coming back and obeying this because he gave you the correct law the first time. Ain't no new law. Verse 27. Shalaki, verse 26. But if the slayer shall at any time come without the border of the city of his refuge, whether he was fled, verse 27, and the revenger of blood find him without the borders of the city of his refuge, and the revenger of blood kill the slayer, he shall not be guilty of blood. So when it says if you kill somebody and you go to that city and you leave, and the revenger of blood, well, his family or whoever it is, find you outside of that city, he can forgive you now. Remember that. He can forgive. But lawfully, he can slay you. He can unalive you lawfully. That's what it's telling you. And as we said, and we keep saying the same thing over, this is to make sure that you respect your brother's life, man, in everything that we do. That's it. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 35 and verse 28 in the Hebrew. Kaya, ba'ayar, makwalatwa, yashab, aid, mawath, hakahan, hagadal, wa akaria, mawath, hakahan, hagadal, yashawab, ha ratazak, al aratazar, akazathwa. Verse 29. Wahayawa Allah lakam lakakwaf mashapat ladarathiakam bakal mawa shabathiakam. Verse 30. Kal Makah Napash Lapaya Adayam Yaratazak Ath Ha Ratazak Wa'aid Akad La'ah Ya'aina Banapash Lamawath Verse 31. Wala the kwakwa kapar la napash ra'ait ratazak salakia ashar hawa rashai lamawath kaya mawath yawamath. Verse 32. Wala the kwakwa kapar lanawas al ayar makwalatwa la shawab la shabath ba'aratazar Id Mawath Hakahan. Verse 33. Wala'ah the Kanyapua. Salakia the Kanyapua. The Kanyapua. Ath Ha'aratazar Ashar Atum Kaha Kaya Hadam Hawa'a Yakanyap Yakanyap Ath Ha'aratazar Wala Aratazar La'a Yakapar Ladum Ashar Shapat. Oh no. Shapak Baha Kaya Am Badum Shapakwa. And 34 should be the last one, right? Yeah. Verse 34. Wala ta Ima'a Ath Ha'aratazar Ashar Atum Yeshabayum Baha Asha Anya Shakun Bathawaka Kaya Anya Yahawa Shakun Bathawak Banya Yasha Allah. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 35, and verse 28 in English. Because he should have remained in the city of refuge until the death of the high priest. But after the death of the high priest, the slayer shall return into the land of his possession. Verse 29, should have stayed in the city. He got caught out there. Numbers chapter 35 and verse 29. But these things shall be for a statute of judgment unto you throughout your generations, in all your dwellings, wherever you live. Because see, these are lessons to teach you, understanding what it's really teaching you about. Keep saying it, is to respect your brother and be safe. You understand? That's what it's all about. We should never harm our brother. You understand what I'm saying? We should never do it. We go to council, and I'm going to keep saying I don't give a damn who don't like it. You're going to go to council, and you're going to get conflict resolution, and it's going to be just, because we're going to go by this, right? The most just thing that ever will be written is the law of the Most High. It's perfect if we work it the way it's supposed to be worked, right? Verse 30, whoso killeth any person, the murderer shall be put to death by the mouth of witnesses. But one witness shall not testify against any person to cause him to die, right? Moreover, verse 31, moreover, ye shall take satisfaction for the life of a murderer, which is guilty of death, but he shall be put to death. Meaning, we don't be glad God put a brother to death. It doesn't make us feel good. We should be happy about it. Right? Understand what I'm saying? Grace, man. This is why Christ keep coming to my head. Christ knows, man, that And almost every is wrong, almost. Certain things are unforgivable. That's my opinion. But with Christ, almost every situation you can forgive a brother or pardon a brother. You can make him pay restitution. You can make him your servant. Or that, right? But to take another brother's life, we gotta instill the wrongness and the evilness of it. That's why it's being repeated over and over again. And he says, in your dwellings where you live, you're supposed to teach this to your children. You understand? That's a law. We have to teach it to our children so when they grow up, they know. Like the things we learned in our 40s, 50s, and even 60s, we should have learned when we was 10, 12.
Sure.
Verse 32. And ye shall take no satisfaction for him that is fled to the city of refuge, that he should come again to dwell in the land until the death of the priest. You understand? You don't be glad just because the brother got away, because he might be guilty. He might be guilty. You understand? Don't take no satisfaction for him that is fled to the city of his refuge. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's taken away from the value of that brother that he's slain or that sister that was slain's life. Right? Verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land where ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. And that's the law that I always remember. If you shed, like America came over here and shed the blood of the Native Indians and the slave and the Hispanic tribe, the America, the Caucasian, in Puerto Rico and all the islands, they shed all of those people's blood when they came there. That land cannot be cleansed until the oppressor's blood falls on that land. That's what it's saying. I love it. I really do. Because that's justice, man. You done defiled the land. You done remember when Cain killed Abel? That nigga told God, he said, am I my brother's keeper? You know what I'm saying? Mad disrespectful, man. And the blood is polluting the land. You understand what I'm saying? So now that land cannot be cleansed until his blood is spilled on the land. And it will be. Verse 34. Defile not therefore the land which shall inhabit, wherein I dwell, for I, the Lord, dwell among the children of Israel. Now, how heavy is that for you? Wherever we are, that's where the Most High, that's where he's watching. That's what that means. He's not literally sitting down next to you, but he's watching. He said that the scripture says his eyes is bright 1,000 times brighter than the sun. Meaning he see everything. And he always watching us, man. Always. That's why if you think you're one of them slick dudes where you all in it while you're around the Akim and then you go home and you doing some other stuff, you wasting your time. You wasting your time. You understand? Because the Most High see everything. Okay. This is the last set, right? I think so. Oh, it must have been miscounted. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 36. 36 and verse 1. Waya Korabua Ra'ashia Ha'abawath Lama Shapakath Banya Galaad Ban Makayar Ban Manasha Mana Shapakath Banya Yawasap Waya Dabarawa Lapunya Masha Lapunya Hana Sha'ayim, Ra'ashia, Abawath, Labunya, Yash Sha'ala. Verse 2. Waya Amar wa Ath, Adunya, Tazawa, Yahweh, Lathath, Ath, Ha'aratazar, Bana Kala, Bagawa, Wall, Roll, Labunya, Yasha'ala, Wa Adunya, Tazawa, Ba Yahweh, Lathath, Ath, Nakalath, Tazalapakath, Tazalapakad, Akianawa, Labanathiawa. Verse 3. Wahayawa la Akad, Mabunya, Shabbatia, Banya Yasha'ala, Lanashiam, Wana Gara'ai, Nakalathon, Manakalath, Abathia Nawa, Wana Wasap, Al, Nakalath, Hamata, Ashar, Tha, Haya Yana, Lahum, Wama Gorol, Nakalath Nawa, Yagarai. Verse 4. Wa'am Yahaya, Hayabal, Labanya, Yasha'ala, Wana Wasap, Slakia, Wana Wasapa, Nakalathan, Al, Dathalath, Hamata, Ashar, Fahaya Yanna, Lahum, Wana, Wama, Nakalath, Mata, Abathia Nawa, Yagarai, Nakalathan. Verse 5. Waya Tazawwa, Masha Banya Yasha'ala, Al, Paya, Yahweh, La Amar, Khan, Mata, Banya, Yawasap, Dabarium. Verse 6. Za, Hadabar, Ashar, Tazawa, Yahweh, Labanawath, Tazalapakad, La Amar, La Tawab, Ba'ai, Yanayahum, Thahaya Yana, La Nashium, Aka, Lama Shapakath, Mata, Abiyahum, Thahayanaya, Thahaya Yana, Salakia, Thahaya Yana, Lanashium. Verse 7. Wala'ah, the Sab, Nakala, Labunya, Yasha'ala, Ma, Mata, Al, Mata, Kaya, Ayash, Bana, Kalath, Mata, Abathiawa, Yadabakwa. Nope. Yadabakwa. Banya Yasha Allah. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 36 and verse 1 in the English. And the chief fathers of the families of the children of Israel, of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh, of the families of the sons of Joseph, came near and spake before Moses and before the princes, the chief fathers of the children of Israel. Verse 2. And they said, Lord commanded my Lord to give the land for an inheritance by lot to the children of Israel. And my Lord was commanded by the Lord to give the inheritance of Zelophehad, our brother, unto his daughters. Verse 3. And if they be married to any of the sons of the tribes of the children of Israel, when their inheritance, then their inheritance be taken from the inheritance of our fathers, and shall be put to the inheritance of the tribe whereunto they are received. So it shall be taken from the lot of our inheritance. Okay, so let's break this down. This man has 4 daughters. He has no sons. He's from the tribe of Benjamin, right? And he marries a Issacharite. The daughters marry a Issacharite. And under the law, that land or the inheritance would go to the seed of the Issacharites, and it would leave the inheritance of the tribe of Benjamin. So the Lord put a law against that. You understand? She got to marry a Benjamite brother. So that inheritance stays in the tribe of Benjamin. That's what it is. You understand? You can't move a marker on another man's land, and another tribe can't take another tribe's inheritance. That's Lord. And this is what's going to be explained here as we move forward, right? So I just wanted to put that out there for those who are watching, and they might not understand what this is about. Understand? But this is about, like, what belongs to Benjamin belongs to Benjamin. What belongs to Issachar belongs to Issachar, and that's it. Benjamin can't take Issachar's, Issachar can't take Benjamin. And that's for all the tribes. Understand? It's about respect. That's something, man. Like, everything is about respect. You understand? Respect that brother's land. Respect that brother.
I mean, remember, in the last few chapters, it was written about the Lord putting tribes in certain cities, in certain places that where they needed to be. You know what I mean? He, like I was saying in second, like we're all supposed to have our own land, our own designated areas where it's just ours. You know what I mean? Can't change that. But it can't be like the oppressor, you know what I mean, who came to America, stole the land, changed everybody's last name, and now inheritance is based on, whoever your forefather is pertaining to them. That's where you're gonna be at. That's where your people gonna reside.
And if I may, one of the things I remember is that some of the native Indians, First Nation people, they didn't understand selling the land.
No, hell no.
That's how you know they Israelites. Sell the land. You
plan on going nowhere.
What they was thinking is that you was going to use the land and pay them tribute. That's what they thought. But like the brother just said, they stole all the land. I remember I was watching a movie and Geronimo said, in the movie now, Geronimo said, "Why do white people got to have all the land?" Right. I never forget that.
Just come over here and get a little piece.
He got to have, and he took every inch. Every inch he took. They got the First Nation people living on reservations, but they don't even own that land. Whenever the oppressor want to take that land or take the resources of that land, they go right in there and take it. The Most High knew what he was doing. These fools don't. The Most High hate a thief, and so do we. You understand? It's a lot. Verse 3. No, that was okay, I'm gonna read verse 3 again. And if they be married to any of the sons of the other tribes of the children of Israel, then shall their inheritance be taken from the inheritance of our father, and shall be. This is just what I was talking about. Like, if she marries another tribe, then that tribe gets the inheritance by law. So she can't marry another tribe in that instance. So in regular, normal instances, you understand what I'm saying? You can marry into another tribe. You understand what I'm saying? But that inheritance stays in that tribe. You understand? And it was best to marry in your own tribe. That's what he's saying here, right? Because each tribe has an identity and has characteristics, and the Most High wanted that. That's why he made the laws. Understand? Verse 4. And when the Jubilee of the children of Israel shall be, then shall their inheritance be put to the inheritance of the tribe whereunto they are received. So shall their inheritance be taken away from the inheritance of the tribe of our fathers. So he's giving scenarios where one tribe loses their inheritance to another. So he's putting this to Moses, understand who's his Lord, right? And they're going to square it away. Verse 5. And Moses commanded the children of Israel according to the word of Yahweh the Lord, saying, the tribe of the sons of Joseph had said well, meaning that this is a good argument to bring about in the council, because these are all of the elders of the tribe. This is a serious council right here. This is a serious council. And they put in questions to Moses. So the Most High told Moses, yo, this is a good question. Let's deal with it. You understand? Verse 6. This is the thing which the Lord doth command concerning the daughters of Zelophehad, saying, let them marry to whom they think is best, only to the family of the tribe of their father shall they marry. So if they don't have no inheritance, if they don't have no sons to inherit, they got to marry somebody from their tribe. So that tribe doesn't lose the inheritance. It's just that simple. Understand? It's just that simple, right? Verse 7. So shall not the inheritance of the children of Israel remove from tribe to tribe. For every one of the children of Israel shall keep himself to the inheritance of the tribe of his fathers. Man, this is beautiful, man. This is justice, man. And these are when we violate these laws, that's when the wars started. You understand? That's when we began to become divided. We didn't want to listen to the judges. You understand? And this is what it got us, man. How happeneth, Israel, that thou art in thy enemy's land, waxing old, suffering while you get old. That's what it means. I always remember that verse. That's Baruch chapter, I think it's 4. Well, anyway, it's in Baruch. And it says, how happeneth, Israel, that thou art in thy enemy's land, waxing old, becoming defiled with the dead. That's what it says. You understand? I always remember that, because how did it happen that we got here? We reading about how it happened. You didn't want to obey God. We didn't want to obey him. But you're gonna. All of these people out here, even these heathen, that think that this law is done away with and that we're not going to obey this law, oh well. Surprise, surprise. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 36 and verse 8 in the Hebrew. Wakal, Bath, Yorashath, Nakala, Matawath, Banya Yasha Allah, La Akkad, Mama Shapakath, Mata, Abaya, Vahaya, La Asha, La Ma'ain, Yaya Rashua, the Banya Yasha Allah, Ayash, Nakalath, Abathiawa. Verse 9. Wala'ah, the Sab, Nakala, Ma Mata, Lamata, Akar, Kaya, Ayash, by Nakalathwa, Ya, the Bakwa, Matawath, Banya Yasha Allah. We tell people that this Bible is only written to Israelites, and they think we're lying. 100%. But I'm just being humble here. I can't understand how they read this Bible and they can't see that
Sick.
because they are liars. That's why. And they want to take the word of God and apply it where it's not applicable. That's why. Most High don't change his word. That's like he making a mistake. No, we making a mistake, not the Most High. Myself and you, we made the errors. You was back there. You was yelling at Moses. It was you. It was me. We was back there. Man, this dude Moses don't know what he talking about, man.
Right.
What the hell is all this, man? We want to go back to Egypt and get the flesh pots.
Right.
Amen. Salakia, man. I just want to thank the Most High in Christ for commanding Yahanna and I.S.U.P.K. because we learn so much about who we are as a people, man. We reading about us. That's what we reading about. Understand? We have a righteous nature, man, but we could be fooled easily if we don't follow this. We ain't nothing without these laws, statutes, and commandments. We got great abilities. We see that in America. We can do everything in here. We invent shit. We make all kind of music, all kind of art, dancing, everything. Every category we can excel in. But what has it got us without the Lord? Right. That's the point. Verse 10. Ka'ashar, Tazawa, Yahweh Ath, Masha, Khan, Aishawa, Banawath, Kala, Pakad. Verse 11. Watha Haya Yana Makala Tharataza Wakagala Wama Laka Wanaai Banawath Tazala Pakad Labunya Dadai Yahan Lapashium. That was 11, right? No, Pashi, right. So next is verse 12. I hit the wrong button. Oh, my bad. Verse 12. Ma Mashapakath Banya Manasha Ban Yawasap Hayawa La Nashium Wathahaya Nakalathan Al Mata Mashapakath Abayahan. Verse 13. Allah Hamatazawath Waha Ma Shapatium Ashar Tazawa Yahweh Bayad Masha Al Banya Yasha Allah Ba Iraba Ba Araba Mawa Ab Al Yaradun Yarakwa. This is the book. So how many did we read in that chapter? We read one, just one? Okay. This is the book of Deuteronomy, right? We in Deuteronomy now? Yeah. Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1. All right. Allah Hadabarium Ashard Dabar Masha Al Kal Yasha'Allah Ba Ibar Ayaradun Bamadabar Ba'iraba Mawal Sawap Bayan Parun Ba'Pa'arun Wabayan the Paul Walabun Wakat Tazarath Wadaya Zahab. Okay, so this is the book of Numbers. We started at 8. right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 36, and verse 8 in English. And every daughter that possesses an inheritance in any tribe of the children of Israel shall be wife unto the family of the tribe of her father. But the children of Israel may enjoy every man the inheritance of his father. You understand? So the men, you'll get the inheritance from your father. Of course, because you're a man and you're going to give seed, right? But a woman, you understand, she don't have seed. So the only way to ensure her inheritance stays in the hands of her father's seed is that if she marries somebody from her tribe. That's it. That's what it's talking about. Verse 9. Even as the Lord. So this is heavy, man. I didn't even realize this. I didn't realize that this was a question that was put to Moses and the Lord answered it. That's how heavy this is, man. Like the Most High said, yo, Moses, this is a good question. And this is the answer. And he told Moses what to tell us pertaining to this. And so a law was born out of necessity, right? Out of necessity, this rule was made. And it's a wonderful rule, man. I'm telling you, man, if you didn't know this, if we obey God, man, we're going to have a good life, man. That's it. I don't know what else to say about it. That's it, man. And we're going to have families, good families, clean food. Your neighbor's going to be mad cool, which is crazy these days, man. Most neighbors don't even get along, man. But we're going to get along, your neighbor. Yo, man, you got a lot of corn over there. Could I get a few extra ears? That's how it's going to be. Yeah, man, yo, you got a lot of goats over there, man. You know what I'm saying? Give me a couple of legs of that goat over there. It's going to be the bomb, man. I'm telling you. You understand? Okay. Where am I at? I'm up 10. I read 10. Right. Neither, verse 9, neither shall inheritance move from one tribe to another, but every one of his tribe of the children of Israel shall keep himself to his own inheritance. That's it. Most High, we would have never been poor, man. I'm running my mouth, I know. But I got some of this stuff, I just got to say it, man. You know, like we poor because we didn't listen.
Right.
We had our own land. You could grow your own food. Wasn't no taxes. Nobody charging you for water. You understand? Only thing you had to taxes was the tithe. That's it. How you gonna be poor with that? I don't know. Unless you stupid. You understand what I'm saying? Our culture was made on agriculture, but if you read on, you'll understand that we had skilled craftsmen making metal tools, making clothing, garments. You understand what I'm saying? Artwork. We always had that. You understand what I'm saying? But the main part of our culture was agriculture. That was number one. And you needed land to do that. You understand? So my yard's growing corn, and I'm growing the collard green. We trade. You understand? It was beautiful, man. I'm trying to tell you. We trade, man. And I get some of that corn, he gets some of them collard greens, man. We eating good. That I can't ignore these things because these are the things our people have to come to understand, right? And that there's a profit from obeying God, man. There's a blessing that comes for us for obeying God. Remember what he said in Deuteronomy chapter 30. After the cursing and the blessing, after the blessings and the cursing, meaning after we go through all of this, you're still going to come back and obey God. You understand? So we got the blessing because we got the law. We had the way of life, how to live, and we didn't do it. So we got the cursing or the punishment. That's it. You understand? And listen, man, I want in. I want to be a part of this. You understand what I'm saying? But there ain't no devils taxing you. You're not going to be marked as a criminal. You understand what I'm saying? They're going to envy you, and you're not going to envy the other nations. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're going to be numero uno. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going into that in my camp speaking today. You understand what I'm saying? The hell with these damn devils, man. I mean it. To hell with them. You understand? That's just where they heading, to the condition of hell. That's where they heading. While we're heading to the condition of heaven if we obey the Lord and he has mercy on us, right? Right. Verse 11. No, verse 10. Even so the Lord commanded Moses, so did the daughters of Zelophehad. Verse 11. For Malah, Salakia, Tirzah, and Haglah, and Milcah, and Noah, the daughters of Zelophehad, were married unto their father's brother's son. They married their cousin. To keep that inheritance in the family. You understand what I'm saying? You can marry your cousin. Now, we don't really do that.
It's like your,
that was out of
I
necessity.
think it's like your third.
No, this is his father's brother's son. That's your first cousin.
Oh, yeah, first.
You know what I'm saying? Well, we don't do that because it's not necessary. You understand what I'm saying? It was necessary here to keep it in the family. If the situation presents itself, it's lawful. That's all I'm saying. Ain't nobody running out here to go sleep with their cousin or marry their cousin. That's not what we're talking about. But if it was necessary and you're going to lose your inheritance, you marry that cousin and keep that inheritance in that family. That's what it's saying. Verse 12. And they were married into the families of the son of Manasseh, the son of Joseph, and their inheritance remained in the tribe of the family of their father. These are the commandments in the judgment which the Lord commanded by the hand of Moses unto the children of Israel in the plains of Moab. That's verse 13.
You started verse 2, right?
Oh, yes. Then we went to, then we started at 8, right?
Yeah. So
No.
I should have stopped you there. That was the last set.
That was the last set at 13?
At 8.
At 8 was the last set? Oh, okay. Okay. At 7 was the last one, right?
Well, it should have been 8.
Should have been 8, right? Because we started at 2. Mm-hmm. Right. Most High Christ. All right. So we're going to wrap it up there.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Like it.
So,
it.
Yeah.
We'll clip it up right there. Lord allow, we pick back up next week.
One thing.
Please.
So with the Sabbath service, right? This is what I always loved about the Sabbath service, is that this is where you really learn about your culture in the Sabbath service, more than any place else. That's my experience. Yeah. Is that in the Sabbath service, you really learn about our culture that the Lord gave us. We're the only culture on the earth that was given to a nation by the Most High God. Period. Go out.
No, you know. Just to appear mighty, me to stand. Men of Israel, gird thyself to prepare to the Torah. Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shabrak, Yah.
Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabrak, Yah.
So Mariam, me to stand. Walk on Yahweh with them. Around the face of the east. start off with the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew.
Abanawa,
Abanawa,
Shabbat Shemayim,
Bashamayim,
Kwadash, Haya,
Ayah,
Shemka,
Ka,
Yahweh,
Awa,
Malakwaka,
Malakaka,
Taba'ah,
Taba'a,
Ratazayaka,
Tazayaka,
Haya,
Ayah,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Ba'arataza,
Ba'arataza,
Kawa,
Kawa,
Haya,
Ayah,
Bashamayim,
Bashamayim,
Natanlanawa,
Lakananawa,
Lakam,
Lakam,
Kal,
Gal,
Yawam,
Yawam,
Wasalagnawa,
Wasalaknawa,
Bawafnawa,
Bawatnawa,
Kasalagnawa,
Kasalaknawa,
Kabawathyanawa,
Bawatinawa,
Wala'ah,
Wala'a,
Tabiayanawa,
Tabi'ayinawa,
Manasaya 1,
Banasaya 1,
Abol,
Abol,
Hawashayanawa,
Shayinawa,
Mayan,
Mayan,
Rai,
Rai,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Laka,
Laka,
Hamalakwath,
Amalakwa,
Waha'ala,
Wahala,
Wahathaparis,
Wahatapara,
La'Iwalumium,
La'awalonium,
Aman.
Aman. In the English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
The prayer for the power of the Hakak in the Hebrew. Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashem Yahweh Shai,
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah,
Baba Kushah,
Baba Kashah,
Nathunlanawa,
Latundanawa,
Hakak, Hakak,
Hakak,
La Para'ah,
the Para'ah,
Kal Makalah,
Kal Makalah,
Wakal Marawa,
Wakal Marawa,
Hakak,
Hakak,
La Tahar,
Latahar,
Ha Matazarayam,
Ha Matazarayim,
Hakak,
Hakak,
La Hakwiyam,
the Hakwiyam,
Hamathium,
Hamathium,
Hakak,
Hakak,
Ararakawaf,
Arakawa,
Hatama'Allah,
Hatama Allah,
La Garashan,
Lagarishan,
Bahashem Yahweh Shai,
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah,
the water Aman.
the water Aman. In English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shah, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shah, thank you. So be it.
The prayer for the blessing in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Why Yahweh Shah?
Why Yahweh Shah?
Why Mayaka Allah?
Why Mayaka Allah?
Why Allahayim?
Why Allahayim?
Matazabaya Ah.
Tazab Ya'ah.
Allah-wap Yahanna.
Allah-wap Yahanna.
Ha-Allah-wapium.
Allah-wapium.
Ha-saranyum.
Ha-saranyum.
Ha-kwatazayanyum.
Ha-kwatazayanyum.
Ha-koyoyoyum.
Ha-koyoyoyum.
Waha-gwatian.
Wah-gwatian.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashem Yahweh Shai.
Hashem Yahweh Shah.
The water Aman.
The water Aman. In English, bless you, Yahweh. And Yahweh Shah. And Slaka, and Michael. And the angel. Commanding General Yahanna. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it.
Psalm 121 in Hebrew. Aisha,
Yahanna,
Al-Haharium, Ma'ayan,
Ma'ayan,
Yaba'ah, Isaiah, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, Wa'arataza, Aliyatun, Lamawat, Regalka, Alyanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha Allah, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Aliyad, Yamyaka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Balayallah, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makaurai, Yashamar, Afnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazaatka, Wabawaatka, Mayata, Wa'aid Iwalam.
In English, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills. For which cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. So like behold, He that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy
The
shade
Lord is thy shade
upon thy right hand.
upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all
The
evil.
Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
Psalm 83 in Hebrew. Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Al-Dami Alakah,
Al-Damayalaka,
Al-Takarash,
Al-Takarash,
Wa Al-Tashakwat,
Al-Tashakwat,
Al
Al-Kayahana,
Kayahana, Awayabyaka,
Awayabyaka,
Yahama,
Yahama,
Yawan,
Yawan,
Ra'ash, Al-Imaka,
Al-Imaka,
Ya Irayamwa,
Irayamwa,
Sawada,
Sawada,
Wayata,
Wayata,
Aitazawa,
Aitazawa,
Al-Tazapawanyaka,
Al-Tazapawanyaka,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Lakawa,
Kawa,
Wanakakidum,
Wanakakidum,
Magoya,
Golia,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Sham Yashala,
Iwada,
Iwada,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawa Aitazawa,
Nawa Aitazawa,
Laba,
Laba,
Yakadwa,
Yakadwa,
Alyaka,
Alyaka,
Barayaf,
Barayaf,
Yakarathwa,
Yakarathwa,
Aholia,
Holia,
Adawam,
Adawam,
Wayashamai,
Yashamai,
Alayam,
Alayam,
Mawa Abba,
Mawa Abba,
Wahagarium,
Agorium,
Gabal,
Bal,
Wa Amawan,
Waimawan,
Wa Imalak,
Waimalak,
Palashak,
Ashak,
I'm Yashabya,
I am Yeshabia,
Tazawar,
as a war,
Gam Ashawar,
Ashawar,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Imam,
Imam,
Hayawa,
Ayawa,
Zerawai,
Zarawat,
Labanya Lawat,
Labanya Lawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Aishalham,
Ashalaham,
Kamajin,
Kamadyan,
Kasaya,
Kasaya,
Sarayab,
Sara'ah,
Sara'ah, Salakia, Kayabian,
Kayabian,
Manakol,
Manakol,
Kwayash one,
Kwayashwan,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamadwa,
Ba'ayan,
Ba'ayan,
the Ara,
the Ara,
Hayawa,
Ayawa,
the
the
Man,
Man,
La Arama,
Adama,
Sayatamwa,
Sayatamwa,
Nada,
Nada,
Yamawa,
Yamawa,
Hayawa,
Ka'arab,
Salakia, Ka'arab,
Ka'arab,
Wakazaba,
Kazaba,
Wakazabak,
Wakazabak,
Wakatazal,
Wakatazol,
Mana'ai,
Mana'ai,
Kalnasaya Kamwa,
Kaunasai Kamwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amarwa,
Marwa,
Nayarasha,
Nayarasha,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
Ath,
Ah,
Na'awaf,
Na'awa,
Allahayam,
Alahayam,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Sayatamwa,
Sayatamwa,
Kagogala,
Gogala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanya,
Lapanya,
Raraka,
Baraka,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
Tabi'ira,
Tabi'ira,
Ya'ira,
Ira,
Wakalaba,
Kalahaba,
Talahat,
Talahat,
Harayam,
Arayam,
Khan,
Gan,
Daradapma,
Daradapma,
Basa Iraka, Wabasa,
Wabasa,
Wapaka,
Wapatka,
Tabahalam,
Tabahalam,
Mala'a,
Mala'ah,
Hanyahum,
Hanyahum,
Kwalawan,
Kwalawan,
Wayabakwashwa,
Wayabakwashwa,
Shemka,
Shemka,
Yahweh,
Hawa,
Yabashwa,
Yabashwa,
Wayabaholwa,
Wayabaholwa,
Aida'aid,
Aida'ai,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayadayawa,
Wayadayawa,
Kayata,
Kayata,
Shemka,
Shemka,
Hawa,
Hawa,
Labadka,
Labadka,
Aliyawan,
Al-Yawan,
Al-Kal Rataza,
Al-Kaha Rataza. In the English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace,
Hold not thy peace,
and be not still,
be not still,
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thine enemies make a tumult,
thine enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate thee
have lifted up the
have
head.
lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted against
and consulted against
thy hidden ones.
thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
come
and let's cut them off
and let us cut them off
from being a
from
nation,
being a nation,
that the name of Israel
that the name of Israel
may be no more
may be
remembrance.
no more remembered.
For they have consulted together
For they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee,
They are confederate against thee,
the tabernacles of Edom,
the tabernacles of Edom,
and the
and
Ishmaelites
the Israelites
of Moab,
of Moab,
and the
and the
Hagarenes,
Hagarenes,
Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon,
and
and Amalek,
Amalek,
the Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur
Assur
also
also
is joined with them.
is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the
as
Midianites,
unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kisan,
the brook of Kisan,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the
They
earth.
became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles
Make their nobles
like Oreb
like Oreb,
and like Zeb.
and like Zeb.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes,
all their princes,
as Abba
as Sabbath,
and as Almuna,
and as Al-Mullah,
who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
take to ourselves
the house of Yahweh in
the
possession.
houses of Yahweh in possession.
O my
Oh,
power,
my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as a stubble before the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as a fire burneth a wood,
as the fire burneth a wood,
and as a flame
and as the flame
set the mountains on fire.
set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy
with
tempest,
thy tempest,
and make them afraid
make them afraid
with thy
with
storm.
thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded,
let them be confounded,
in trouble forever.
in trouble forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to
let
shame
them be put to shame,
and perish, that men may know
that men may know
that thou, whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth. Sorry. Men of Israel, I imagine men of Israel saw turn to face a teacher. Men of Israel, we give the teacher one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, imagine Shabbat, imagine Barak, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai Barakatah. Yajamatah saw turn face the sisters. Men of Israel, we give the sisters one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, imagine Shabbat, imagine Barak, Yahweh Shai Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Yajamatah, class dismissed. We had a good audience today. Huh? All right.
Always.